Yo everyone, welcome back. Jamie today with a brand new MFP grind method. I was debating making this video or not, but I guess we may as well just do it anyway. And if anyone from 2K is watching, please have a heart, don't be updating this. I'm sure the submissions are eventually going to get updated. But here's the lineup. We're going to go more into detail in a second, but this strategy does involve doing submissions. You can get up to over 491 MFP in 10 seconds, so it's a lot faster than the other methods. So before we get into it completely, here's the lineup that I use. It's Bron Breakker ranked from the rank rewards, which are going to go away soon. Wade Barrett from Legends, Rey Mysterio from the Locker Code, and then Charlie Dempsey as well from WrestleMania. The reason why we use these because of the badges: Unscathed level 1, Unscathed level 1, and Quick Winner. So if you don't have these cards, but you have other cards with the same badges, use them instead. But this is mainly the lineup. If you don't have Bron Breakker, Chad Gable 16 also works. If you don't have Charlie, Seth Rollins, Ruby from World Tour also works as well. But you just need anyone with powerful submission, really. So Bray Wyatt could work, CM Punk could work. I haven't tested him as well. Also, you're going to want a manager on with good submission stats. So I'm using Sapphire Nick Aldis, which you get from completing GM mode, which I have a guide on my channel for that as well. BFAB will also work as well. Technical submission offense. But like I said, I'm using Nick Aldis, which is all the way down here. You can see here, power submission, defense, all that. So that definitely helps as well, but you don't necessarily need that, I don't think. But yeah, that's basically the lineup. We're going to go more into detail in a second. So like I said, it's a submission strat, so you're going to want to change your submission settings because you got tap or hold. Some people don't know about this, but if you go down to the settings here, allowed held input for mini games, instead of pressing the buttons all the time, you can just hold them in that account as well. It'll also save your fingers in your controller, so I recommend doing it on held input. But if you use tap, you could probably shave off a few seconds with the matches as well. But like I said, you're going to keep doing this over and over again, so I just prefer to keep it on held for the mini games. Alright, so once you've got your lineup set up, there's a step you have to do first. You have to go into Weekly Tower, go all the way to the first week, the first match against Gunther, and you're going to make him tap out instantly with Bron Breakker. The reason why we're doing this is because AI difficulty carries on over to different matches. If you ever played a live event and then went to grind MFP and the AI keeps kicking out, it's because the difficulty from the last match you played carries over, which is kind of a weird bug, but it exists. So what you want to do, instantly tap him out. It'll take a few seconds because of submissions being broke right now. Who knows if they're ever going to fix them or not, but as you can see, the longer you hold the submission, the quicker it goes. So this takes less than 10 seconds. Because it's a gold character, that difficulty is now going to carry over. So like 13 seconds for that. And then once you've done that, that's when you go into the match. The match hasn't changed, it's still the same match. Chicago straight edge. We'll show you what it is inside World Tour now. So it's still the exact same match we've been using. It's just different characters and a different strategy of getting the MFP. So you go to Chicago, straight edge, match 5, get your lineup ready. And like I said, now that we tapped out Gunther, that difficulty is going to carry over into this match. And with this match as well, you can't run as well. And like I said, with submissions being broken, it's a lot easier just to get it done. The reason why I'm using Bron Breakker over Chad Gable is because Bron Breakker's submission is a lot easier to get in. I always get the wrong button wrong. I can never guess. It's like 1 out of 3, but it's either what, square, circle, or X. I always press the wrong one first, but that's the strategy right there. You just want to keep doing that over and over again. If you restart the game or turn it off and on, you have to go to Weekly Tower again and tap out Gunther. But as you can see, 10 seconds, 491. We could improve this a little bit if you use Booker T and you know about the taunt juggle. I can't necessarily do that. It's a skill issue, I know, but 491 in 10 seconds is pretty decent. Obviously, you got to encounter for loading times as well, but it's much improved over the other MFP method. It's over 40,000 an hour now, which is great. And obviously, as we get more better cards with like level 2 grinding badges and stuff, this is only going to improve. I would recommend starting to do this now because we have 2 new packs coming back to back within 7 days next week. We don't know what the second one is, and we don't know what the first pack is. We know the second pack's going to be demastered. So 2 packs back to back next week. So I'd start grinding this out now if I was everyone else. But as you can see, it's a lot faster than that was 9 seconds, that one. If you put it on tap, you might be able to do it a little bit faster, but obviously your fingers are going to start hurting and you're going to damage your controller over time. So I just recommend keeping it on held, to be honest. But shout out to Jonna and the 2K Discord. I didn't come up with this method, but I don't know, with 2K, like, you know, changing the persona cards and not even telling us, or changing Sting Like a Bee badge and not even telling us. I don't trust them anymore, so hopefully they don't patch this. Submissions do need patching, especially for ranked, which don't even make any sense because they remove Sting Like a Bee how it was, and then they go and break submissions inside the same update, so I don't even know what the logic is there, but this is literally it. You just keep doing this over and over and over again. It's a lot faster than the other MFP method, like I said. It does get kind of boring though, but you know, just listen to a podcast or music and you'll be alright. So yeah, that's pretty much the new grinding method. Here's the badges in case you're confused about how much MFP you're getting. The extra MFP badges like Quick Win, Showman, Unscathed. For level 1 they give 15. Every other badge up to level 4 gives 15. That's why these badges are a lot better. As you can see, once you start getting level 2, 3 and 4, the MFP is going to increase, and obviously each person who has it is going to increase it as well. So whenever new cards come out, make sure you're keeping an eye out for what badges they've got and how much MFP they give you. But this is pretty much it. Just keep doing that MFP grind over and over again. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Shout out to Jonathan and the 2K Discord who are coming up with this method. Make sure you subscribe to 2K Porn and MyFaction guy as well. Other great content creators. But until next time, peace out in a bit.